It certainly is, Harry. Well, we are actually at Sheffield Arena. It's in darkness tonight because there are no shows on, no events taking place, but it's going to be a very different story on June the 6th if Franklin Graham has his way. He's booked this venue so that he can preach to thousands of the converted, I suppose you could say. His fans will be flocking here to hear what he has to say. They will probably agree with a lot of what he has to say, but a lot of people in Sheffield from some minority groups don't agree with what he has to say. In fact, they're offended by some of his comments, and they've now got a campaign underway to get this event cancelled.
God sent his son Jesus Christ from heaven to this earth on a rescue mission for you, to save you.
He's the American preacher whose rallies caught controversy wherever he goes. Thousands of evangelical Christians turned out to hear Franklin Graham preach in Blackpool in 2018, and now he's set for an appearance at Sheffield Arena later this year. The prospect of the event on June the 6th has caused outrage from faith leaders in the city.
Well, the Bishop of Sheffield has been very clear in his message to the people of Sheffield, which is that he will not be supporting and promoting the event. Franklin Graham is on record, he's in plenty of information about this, he regards Islam as an evil and wicked religion. He is on record as saying that homosexuality is the work of Satan and is a real threat to the Christian churches. All of these things, are, to the vast majority of people of faith, repugnant ideas.
Franklin Graham has a huge worldwide following and is the son of the late Reverend Billy Graham, the famous evangelist. Thousands of people turned out to see him in Sheffield back in the mid-1980s.
Been a committed Christian for a number of years and been here every night this week so far.
Well, we all believe in Christian unity, and that's the reason I've come.
The Franklin Graham rally is part of a series of closed events across the country. These events are not open to the public, but minority groups are calling on Sheffield City Trust that operates the arena to cancel the booking.
He said some pretty disgusting things about Muslims and about LGBT plus people, and I think it's really important that we question his right to have a voice in a city which is a city of cohesion and a city where we acknowledge and we value difference, and I'm really concerned.
We have a moral responsibility to think about the impact on our communities, and in the current climate in the country and in the current sense of, if you look at the increase in hate crimes against vulnerable communities right across the board, it's on the increase and has been. So for me, I think there is a duty of care that says, well, actually, is this right for our city? I think that's a question for civic leadership to answer for themselves.
Tonight, Sheffield Arena said they did not endorse the views of Franklin Graham, but had no plans to cancel the event, which they were happy to accommodate, as long as the law is not being broken.
Well, we have been pursuing Franklin Graham all day, trying to get hold of him, get some comment from him and his team. We contacted his offices in the UK and also in America, and just within the last hour, in fact, we have had a statement from him in which he says, "I'm not coming to Sheffield to preach against anyone. I'm coming to tell everyone about a God who loves them. The gospel's life-saving truth and power applies to everyone in this great city." And also, just by sheer coincidence, January the 16th happens to be America's National Religious Freedom Day in the USA, and the government tweeted a short time ago, on this Religious Freedom Day, we reaffirm our commitment to protecting the precious and fundamental right of religious freedom, both at home and abroad. But there's certainly a row brewing here in Sheffield tonight.
Ian, thank you.